Smarties, Miss Failing here with your reading and phonics lesson for today, for Monday. In phonics this week, we are working with a few sounds. So today we are going to do the first sound, which is the air sound. Air sound. And it's spelled 3 different ways. So kind of like when we think back to Ebley, when we're doing a sort, this is the same sound, air, but different spelling. Okay? Now, don't let this confuse you. This is not R, like R in our phonics dance. This sound is going to say air. And over here, we have our 3 different spellings for the air sound. So let's take a look at the first spelling. A-I-R, air. Actually, that's a word, air. So, just like we do in the classroom, I'm going to say sound. And I'm pointing to our sound right here, our 3-letter spelling for the air sound. And then word, and you're going to say the word. So, here we go. Sound, air, word, hair. All you're doing is putting that first initial sound in front of it, in front of air, and you get hair. Let's do the next one. This is a rhyming one. It rhymes with hair. You just have to change the initial sound. So here we go. Sound, air, word, pear. Okay, not the pear that you eat, like a fruit. This is the pear that is like, I have a pair of shoes that I'm going to put on right now. Okay, or my pair of socks is pink today. Or my pair of gloves are missing. Your turn. Come up with a word. Okay, think about what might rhyme with hair and pear, but the thing is it has to be spelled like this, A-I-R. Okay, and then check it with an adult. Let's go on to our next one. Yes, I know you're going to say, well, Miss Failing, that spells ear. It does, but you know our English language, it's tricky. This spelling right here is going to say air as well. Yes, it says ear, but it's also going to say air. So everyone say air. Here we go. Sound, air. Now put that initial sound in front of it. Word, wear. Like I'm going to wear my sunglasses outside. Here we go. Same thing. You're just changing the initial sound. Sound, air. Word, bear. That was a big brown bear I saw in the forest. Okay, your turn. I want you to come up with a word that maybe rhymes with where or bear, but it has to have the E-A-R spelling. And then check it with an adult. All right, down to our last one. We have A-R-E, air. Okay, here you have a hunk and chunk, a digraph, and our sound. Here we go. Sound, air. Now put that digraph in front of it. Word, share. Please share your toys with your brother or your sister. Good. Here we go. Remember the air sound. Sound, word. Put that initial sound in front of it. You should have gotten care. It is important to care for one another. And your turn. Come up with a word that has the air sound in it again, but this time it is spelled A-R-E. Okay, so that is your phonics lesson for today. We're going to move on to our reading lesson. We are going to go over and review our vocabulary words. We also have a song that we're going to do. Actually, that is what we're going to do right now. I changed my mind. We're going to do our song first because our song has to do with our spellings, our air sound that we just did. So, here is your song for today. Fly an airplane. There you have it. Okay, that air sound. So, it is to the tune London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down. So that's to the tune of it, but our song is Fly an Airplane. Remember, we're going to listen first, and then we'll sing along.
Listen to this song. It is called Fly an Airplane. Follow along.
Would you dare to fly airplanes, fly airplanes, fly airplanes? Would you dare to fly airplanes? Would you dare to? An airplane has a pair of wings, pair of wings, pair of wings. An airplane has a pair of wings and chairs to sit upon.
Ooh, it's a fast one. Okay, we get to chime in now.
Listen again
With that,
and chime
pay
in.
attention to the air sounds you hear.
Would you dare to fly airplanes, fly airplanes, fly airplanes? Would you dare to fly airplanes? Would you dare to? An airplane has a pair of wings, pair of wings, pair of wings. An airplane has a pair of wings and chairs to sit upon.
Nice job, Smarties. So, take a second. You can pause it to take a second to look at our song from today and see if you can spot the words that have the air sound. There are a few in here, and there are some different spellings. Okay, you have your A-I-R, and you have your A-R-E. So, see if you can spot, go line by line, to see if you can spot the words that have the air sound that are spelled either A-I-R, A-R-E, or E-A-R. I don't think I saw any E-A-R, but I very well could have been mistaken. So take a second to look at that and then tune back in. We are going to head over to our vocabulary words for this week. They are the same as last week. Remember, we double up on weeks. So week 3 was the same as week 4. Okay, so we had week 3 last week, our vocabulary words, and now we're on to week 4, unit 7, week 4, vocabulary words, which are the same ones. So let's take a look. Here we go. Word, old. Word, new. Word, record. Word, music. Word, easier. Word, better. Word, build. Word, invent. Word, machine. Word, modern. Word, tool. Very good. Today, for our question of the day, we're going to talk about this word right here, invent. Okay, invent. There are so many different inventions that help us. Okay, that help us. Today, I want you to think about an invention that is used to help keep your house clean. Okay, so that is what I want you to think about. Your question of the day, we've been working on different kinds of, the airplane. The airplane was an invention. But I want you to come up with an invention, and it could be in your house. You actually have it. It could be something that you don't have. But I want you to come up with an invention that is used to keep houses or your house clean. Okay? Now remember, boys and girls, an invention doesn't have to be electronic. Okay? It doesn't have to be something that takes batteries or you plug in the wall and it's electronic. Okay? An invention can be something as simple as a broom. Okay? And a dustpan. That helps keep things clean. So someone had to invent it. Someone had to have that idea and that creation and then put it all together, like the engineering process. So see what you can come up with. Different kinds of things, and like I said, it could be in your house or something that you just know of that maybe you don't have, but that to keep your house clean. Okay, something that's already invented. You're not inventing something that's already invented to keep houses clean. That is your question of the day. I just want you to think about it. Maybe talk with an adult. Tell them that this is your question of the day and just have a conversation. Okay, so your reading lesson for today is the same as last Monday. I like to do this every Monday just to help us with our vocabulary words, but you're going to do your Foursquare again. Okay, this is your word work activity for the week. So, you have your Foursquare. You've done this in our classroom for our word work station. Again, the vocabulary words we just did, you're going to pick one. Different, if you did this activity last week, awesome. Pick a different one from last week. Okay, the orange words. You're going to write that word in your neatest writing here, spelled correctly. Then, definition. Remember definition. In your own words, okay, in your own words, you are going to describe, or what is this word? So if you picked tool, that's one of the words, you need to describe, or you need to say what a tool is in your own words, not looking it up. Then you're going to use the word tool in a sentence. Okay, I needed a tool to fix the tractor. Okay, so you're going to use it in your own sentence, and then you're going to draw a picture of a tool. Or maybe it's more than one tool. Maybe you draw a picture of a hammer, or a screwdriver, or a wrench. So that is your word work activity for today, is our vocabulary Foursquare. You can make this out of plain white paper. You can make it out of lined paper. You can even do it on a whiteboard and divide your whiteboard into 4 squares and do it that way. So that is your activity for today. That is your reading lesson for reading and phonics lesson for today. Don't forget, we learned that there are 3 different spellings for the air sound, not the R sound. Different, okay, but the air sound. We have A-I-R, E-A-R, and A-R-E. Okay, so don't forget that. And I will be back with your math lesson and your science experiment for today. Have fun with that, and please, Smarties, do not forget to read, read, read. That is so important that you're reading every day, you're keeping up with your skills, and you're practicing that fluency. So, Epic, the decodables that were sent home, books that you may have at home, find a cozy spot and read for 15 to 20 minutes a day. Maybe that spot is underneath a tree today or out in the sunshine. It is beautiful out, so it's supposed to be up to almost 70 degrees today. So maybe take that book outside, put a blanket on the ground, and enjoy your book outside today. But part of your lesson is to read. So that is it for now, and I will be back with your math lesson. Bye for now.